Thanks for all your comments and feedback so far. I'm very pleased to hear that these videos are helping and you're seeing improvements in your game already. Just imagine what it'll be like after we spend 30 minutes together, one-on-one, looking at your swing and making you a better golfer. Hey, if you suffer from three putting and want to quit having over 36 putts per round forever, watch this entire video because I'll be giving you my very best tip to help you always ensure a two putt and even a bunch of one putts. A client who has turned into a good friend is a great player. He actually lost the NCAA individual championship to an eventual US Open champion and PGA Tour star when that eventual tour star made a 50-foot putt on the 72nd hole of the NCAAs. But when I first started seeing him and he finally asked me to look at his putting, frankly, it was a disaster. After many lessons and hours together on putting greens before and after rounds of golf together, his putting is back to helping him shoot consistent low scores, constantly challenging in high-level amateur events state and nationwide. He is now confident in his putting and is putting better than he ever has in his life. And he's not the only one. Our juniors will have a set routine and system that allows their instincts to act and putt great. A good booming drive is impressive and makes us puff out our chest. But to me, that old saying still holds true. Drive for show and putt for dough. I cannot tell you how many times in playing, coaching, and watching tour golf that I have seen a great tee ball and or great approach shot disappointed by a missed putt, and just the opposite where someone's struggling on a hole with a poor tee shot and approach shot and even a mediocre chip to be saved by a long putt for par. So here are the secret ingredients to ensure you will always two putt and even make your share of lengthy putts. First, we must understand what is different about putting and, in essence, the short game. When we hit a tee shot, we have our target and we do our best to hit the club we're using the maximum distance we can. Then we pick the club for the distance we have left and hit that club the maximum distance we can for the shot we face. So the main thing we face in our full swing is directional control. But in the short game, and especially putting, we must control distance and direction. This requires fine motor skills, and the best way to think about it is a pendulum, like a grandfather's clock. And in the short game, especially putting, distance control is the king. Control your distance on every putt, and you will never, ever, ever three putt again. So here's your recipe for fantastic lag putting. The first thing you have to understand and master is the rhythm of your stroke. It is easy as a casual walk on the golf course. As you walk your normal pace, either say tick, tock, or 1, 2 as you count your paces. Once you find that, you can find and lock in that rhythm on one of those free metronome apps on your smartphone. When you're swinging your putter on 1 or tick, should be when the club reaches the top of your backswing, and the 2 or tock should be at impact. Strive to have this rhythm in every single stroke, which brings us to the second ingredient in your recipe for always two putting, length of your stroke. The length of your stroke varies for the distance. There's that word again. You need to put the putt to roll. Side note, the distance the ball needs to roll is not necessarily to the hole. A great example would be a downhill two-tiered or severe downhill putt. The distance you need to hit that putt would be to where the slope and gravity finish the job of getting the ball to the hole. When your rhythm is the same for each length stroke, your brain will catch on quickly and roll the ball at the correct distances and significantly different distance for the variations of the length of your stroke. Both your rhythm and length of your stroke are dictated by your posture. Let me bring my assistant Sarah in to help us demonstrate. Start from erect standing position where your shoulders and head are pulled back and in line with your spine, hips, back of your knees, and ankles. Now take your putter and put your arms straight out until you see your arm and putter parallel to the ground. A mirror and shadow are great for this part. Now pull your arms towards your body, keeping the shaft parallel to the ground until your elbows sit on the sides of the front wall of your body. Now bend from the hips, maintaining the angles in your elbows, and form until the club touches the ground. You are now in perfect position to use the correct muscles in your back and sides to control the rhythm and length of your swing. Once you've learned your posture, you are ready to stroke your putt for distance control. Now directional control comes in. On speedy, sloping greens, ignoring your starting line can cause disaster and leave you a longer second putt than you need. So the fourth ingredient in your recipe is reading your putt. And remember, when doing so, it doesn't have to be super exact because you have two factors helping you. Number one, you're trying to get your long putts within a putter length of the hole around the hole. Or two, on shorter putts, the hole is more than twice as big as the ball and can hold 4 golf balls at once. Ingredient 5 is having a putting strategy. As an example, on fast greens, I might tell myself that all my misses must be on the high side of the hole. Why? Because when the greens are fast, it takes the ball longer to stop, so a putt is slowing down from the high side of the hole and it may just have enough gravitational momentum to fall in the hole. Kind of witnessed Tiger's chip on number 16 in the 2006 Masters. And finally, your 6th and 7th ingredients go together. Use your eyes is number 6, and trust your instincts is number 7. You see, when we start feeling and trusting our natural rhythm, we found by walking around, we set the club in the motion of a pendulum. A true pendulum is a perpetual motion, and that is dictated by gravity. And even before we had a brain in our body, gravity has been acting on us. When we hook into our natural pendulum rhythm, we can use our eyes to look at a target on the putting green and trust our instincts and brain to roll the ball the true distance. Now, here's your bonus drill. Using your new best found friend, rhythm, start to calibrate how long of a stroke you need. Set tees at 12, 24, 36, 48, and 72 feet and learn the length of the stroke you need with your rhythm to make the ball roll that distance. A great exercise is to use 5 balls at each distance and see how many balls you can get within a putter length of the tee. Record it, repeat the 5-ball drill 3 more times, record your best set. Then get in touch with me and I'll let you know the magic of what you just did. As you know and I know, this is not all there is to putting. There are many more elements of the great putters do to putt well. If you need more help and or want to understand your putting more, then this is a great bonus offer for you. Click the link below and get a free 30-minute lesson from me. If you want to become a better golfer, I can help you. I have room to expand my client base currently. Right now, I am giving away a small handful of 30-minute golf lessons while I still have availability in my schedule this year. I can't guarantee this opportunity will be available forever, and it surely won't last long, as my schedule normally fills up quickly. If you want to shave 2, 3, 5, even 10 strokes off your game this year and make 2014 your best ever on the golf course, click the link on this page and come in for a free 30-minute golf lesson with me. Looking forward to hearing from you soon.